I actually remember the first time I was ever in like a class or nursery setting at Apostles. Those are some of my best friends that were in that class with me. I grew up in the children's ministry. Everything that I was being taught was either being reinforced at church or being reinforced at home. There's a great continuity. I moved from the children's ministry into STS, and that was something that I was always looking forward to. Like, I always wanted to be downstairs with the big kids. And I've really fell in love with STS. In STS, you have a bit more of a conversational relationship with the leaders there, focusing on what's eternally important, with my soul and building the relationship with the Lord that I need, even when I was in 9th grade. I was given the opportunity to come intern this summer at STS, and it has been absolutely wonderful. What we see on Sundays and Wednesday nights, loving on us, like, that's really who they are. Thinking about students all week long, thinking about ways to really foster a safe environment for these kids to come and learn about the gospel and about their faith and how to build it. They work really hard at that, and that's something that was very encouraging for me to see and something that I hope to do one day. VBS is my favorite week of the year by far. I mean, you're just having as much fun as you possibly can and loving on these kids. A lot of these kids don't go to church, and these teachers are teaching them the gospel. I got the chance to be in the drama this year with a couple of the guys and girls, and that's just so much fun. The things that the women of the children's ministry have done for VBS is unparalleled. All these women in the children's ministry have a love for these kids that drives them to work so hard. I think that's a testament to being able to sense the Spirit of the Lord in the church throughout the week. I cannot imagine missing VBS. That's just something I can't do. My generation being more attracted towards shallower teaching is because of the way that a lot of them have been brought up. And they have not been brought up to love the challenge. They've been brought up in a comfortable setting, never really having to step out of their comfort zone, which Dr. Youssef talks about a lot. They go to church and they hear a motivational speech, and it's unbelievably sad.
We're going to ask the power of the Holy Spirit to work in you.
Dr. Youssef, he does what he does out of love for the people that he's preaching to and whoever hears. I've had times where he said something in the sermon and it's convicted me, and I've been uncomfortable, and I've been like, why you got to say that, Dr. Youssef? But at the same time, he's telling the truth, and and it forces you to think about yourself. Real Christianity puts a mirror in front of you, and it forces you to see the things that you don't want to look at. It's just perspective, I think, is what it's given me. What really matters is my relationship with the Lord. It doesn't matter what clothes I wear, what food I eat, what I have, the things that I have, because all that's going to fall away at some point. I can't take any of this with me. The only thing I can take with me is the relationship that I have with the Lord.